Well, I get asked if I can post updates once in a while, and I decided I'd do it on YouTube. So, here's update number 1. My bike is still sitting here. I'm still waiting to get worked on because I still don't have time. This is an old Yamaha CS3 that's being turned into a cafe racer. I just got done getting rid of all the extra little brackets and everything. Swing arms all done and painted. Just got to paint up the frame. It's supposed to look a little ratty, so I got to keep that in mind. The fuel tank is not going to get paint. It's actually just going to be this feather or brush pattern that I've got going here. If you notice, it's not real even, so more of a feathering. Anyhow, so that'll get cleared over to keep it, and yeah. And Ernie's bike, and Ernie needs a float. They don't make the bowl anymore, so or they don't make the carburetor anymore, which means they don't make the floats. So that will be I've got one coming. I don't know how long. He's got to dig it out of a shed or something. But as soon as I can get that, I'll finish getting her running, get tires on her, and get her shipped down to Vegas for Ernie. Waiting on a coil for that little SSR. I think cute little thing, isn't it? This one, the complaint is that it's binding up. Waiting for a call back, but I'm thinking it's probably more fuel related. I think it's actually loading up, because I think it only happens when it's warm. But I'm waiting for a call back from him before I dig too far into that. See if that could be the case, or if I need to dig into the drivetrain. This is Crystal's bike, and her husband is my chiropractor. He's taking good care of me, so I'm spending a little extra time on that, cleaning up a bunch of stuff that I found, and just kind of going through it, making it a little more reliable. And you know, it's a nice bike. Got to finish straightening out the exhaust pipes. He says he's got the original bushings, so I'll be able to get those all mounted up as they're supposed to be from the factory, and take and run through the carbs because it's overfueling. So anyway, that'll be another day. And we're not going to go for a walk in the back shop. I just have a back shop where I keep a bunch of bikes stored. I got about, I don't know, 25 or so back there right now, all waiting for work this winter. And I did a little bit of shop cleaning. So you can see the shop again. It's amazing. There's a floor, and it's got funny colors all over it. Until next time. I don't know if I mentioned last video was on Wednesday, since I haven't uploaded anything yet, but here it is, Thursday, end of the day. And this is a 2003 Valkyrie. Only reason it's cool, no, I'm kidding, it's a cool bike, but it's got a supercharger on it, which is very cool. Single carb, fuel pump, pressure regulator. It's a nice unit. Need to go through the carb, get it running right. It had a sporadic ignition issue, so the I believe it's the pulse generators that are one of them, or might be some material in there or something, since when they put in the supercharger they left the top open, which means you can see where the belt goes through there, which means that stuff can get in there, and you know, if anything metallic got in there, it'll get stuck. So we'll see what happens. I'll get that ripped apart sometime. I'll let you know how it goes. Other than that, he says it's a real ripper. I imagine it probably is, since they rip even without the supercharger. This is an old Virago 920, and you can see I started ripping the carbs out of it. That's all the further I got. Tomorrow I'll rip them out, and I got another set. Well, he brought another set with that are right here, so I opened them up. They look clean, so I'm going to throw them in there and sync them up and see if it runs good on them. If not, I'll clean these and put them back in. It doesn't take long once you get to that point anyway. Testing it isn't a problem. But And he wants me to go over, you know, a couple oddball things, oil change, that kind of thing. The fork seal is just starting to leak, so I got to get a hold of him and find out if he wants me to do fork seals at the same time. Other than that, yeah, kind of a cool old bike, in pretty nice shape. The yeah, I'll have to get some video of it when it's back together. If I remember, it looks pretty decent when it's all put together. And of course, Ernie's bike is still waiting for a float. The sled is waiting for a callback. I think that's just a warm weather issue. And yeah, I didn't get any more done on the cafe racer like I wanted today. Ended up being an extremely busy day with people coming in and calling, and just got busy. It's kind of the way life works. Anyhow, until next time.